Hey folks, Romeko here with another Battle for Zendikar pre-release box opening. So as our store, or the store that I frequent, doesn't or didn't have the most full pre-release, they essentially sold me another one of these boxes, and I thought that was cool. I guess better to let a player experience it rather than toss these away, or not really sure where they end up going, but I got a box. So I essentially unwrapped the actual wrapping, but I haven't taken a look at anything inside, so I thought I'd save ourselves a couple of seconds of frustration on video. So once again, we have our Ulamog, the Infinite Gyre, I guess, separator, if you will. And then our promo is actually From Beyond. And From Beyond is a 3-mana green enchantment card. So I'll bring that up a little bit closer here for you guys. And essentially it is a card with, at the beginning of your upkeep, put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi creature, Eldrazi Scion creature token onto the battlefield. It has sacrifice, went to your mana pool, and then it also has the ability to sacrifice this enchantment to search for an Eldrazi card and then put it into my hand. This is a pretty cool enchantment. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually very nice. I'm thinking maybe I put this in the Mael, the Anima Commander deck, because I do have 3 different Eldrazi in there, and having 1/1 Scions that I can, sacrifice for mana is not a bad use of this card. So in addition to that, we also have 6 boosters and a spin down die. Nice. Our usual little insert, if you will, about how we've arrived on the plane of Zendikar. Ulamog is fucking shit up, and it's our job to build a sealed deck and kick his ass, or something to that effect. Needless to say, we are hoping for one of those expedition lands from this box, or from this pre-release kit, if you will. I had a friend yesterday who opened 2 expedition lands as part of his pre-release kit. That was pretty nasty. All right, I'm gonna go through the comments, but I'm not gonna really talk to them or say what they are or anything like that. So we'll go through them, just very quickly. Looked at a lot of these in the last video, and I'm gonna go straight to the gravy here, if you will. So our first uncommon is Draena's Emissary. Great card, good for limited and draft, if you will, and maybe even black-white life gain decks. We have Firemantle Mage as our second uncommon. Our third uncommon is Horribly Ari, which is a interesting counterspell and may be relevant in the upcoming standard format. Not sure, but I will definitely add it to Cube. And our rare is Aligned Hedron Network. All right, so what does this do? When Aligned Hedron Network enters the battlefield, exile all creatures with power 5 or greater until Aligned Hedron Network leaves the battlefield. This is a pretty good sweeper in most formats, actually, against players that have crazy big cards. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of like a giant O-ring with a very specific effect. We got our nice island and a Eldrazi token. Sweet. I guess not a bad start. Although I'm sure like the Aligned Hedron Network would be a very cheap card to pick up. So could have been better there with the pull, but alas, what can you do? What can you do? Part of the, I guess, fun of opening these packs is really to have that feeling of gambling, if you will, where you have a shot of getting something cool. So, second pack, we have Akum Stonewalker. We have Grip of Desolation. Exile target creature and target land. Holy shit. That's pretty awesome. For 6 mana. Pretty steep, pricey, but hell, if I'm playing Commander, I would love a card like this. Maybe I'll even add it to a Commander deck. Halimar Tidecaller is our third uncommon, and our rare is Duststalker. So this is a 2 colorless black-red Eldrazi creature with the ability to have Devoid, Haste, and at the beginning of my each end step, if I don't control any other colorless creatures, return Duststalker to my hand. Okay, interesting. Ooh, we got a foil. We got a foil, Bring to Light. Very nice Converge card. Search my library for a creature instant sorcery with convert or sorcery card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of colors that I spent casting Bring to Light. So 5 mana, 5 different colors of mana used to cast this equals I can get a creature instant or sorcery card that is 5 or less mana. And then bring that card, exile your library. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Okay, that's pretty cool. So if it just brought it into your hand, that would be one thing. But bring it in, exile it, and then you cast that card without paying its mana cost. That's okay. That's a pretty chill effect. We've got a Plains core ally token, and that is it for that pack. So that's pretty sweet. I'm not sure what you can get for 5 mana. I guess you can, I don't know, there's a good chunk of stuff you can get for 5 mana that it falls under the realm of creature, instant, or sorcery. Or less, right? 5 mana or less. And essentially you get to play that card for free. That is pretty cool. So, some interesting cards here. Smite the Monstrous, interesting. Okay, so we have Transgress the Mind. Cool uncommon. Target player reveals their hand. You choose a card from that card from it with converted mana cost 3 or greater and exile that card. So, very cool. Kind of like a reverse Inquisition of Kozilek for 1 extra mana. We have Blighted Fen. Oh, this is one of those Blighted lands. Essentially, 4 mana of any color, black, tap, sacrifice Blighted Fen, and target opponent sacrifices a creature. So it's kind of like a Butcher of Malakir kind of effect, or Liliana kind of effect on a land. That's pretty cool. Ulamog's Despoiler. Cool, interesting. And our rare is Ally Encampment. So we got this rare yesterday. It was also pretty good. You get 1 color of mana to your mana pool. You can get 1 of any color to cast an ally. And then you can sacrifice this to get an ally back from the graveyard into your hand. And then we have a Plains card. So one card that we're really looking for is Gideon. And I think that that would really be a fun addition to the cube. I think I would like that a lot. And Ulamog, if we're looking for Ulamog. And of course we're looking for any of the lands. So skip past these cards. Let's go straight into the sauce. Grove Rumbler. Landfall, nice. Retreat to Valakut. So one of those retreat cycle lands, cycle enchantments where once a land comes into the play, or whenever a land comes into play, you get to choose 1 of 2 effects. So the effects you get here are target creature can't block this turn, or target creature gets +2/+0. So this might be pretty good for red deck wins. I actually think it might be. Deathless Behemoth. So sacrifice 2 Eldrazi Scions. Return Deathless Behemoth from your graveyard to your hand. Activate this ability only when you can cast a sorcery. So that's not a bad effect at all. And it has Vigilance. And our rare is another Aligned Hedron Network. Okay, this is definitely not going our way. We got a Swamp, a nice little Swamp here, and an Elemental Token. We have 2 packs left, guys, and we have 2 Aligned Hedron Networks, a Duststalker, and an Ally Encampment. And I think our best rare was a Bring to Light, or maybe our promo from Beyond. So I am going to skip past all of the uncommons. Commons, and then we have Hagar Sharpshooter as an uncommon, Malakir Familiar, another Horribly Ari, and Planar Outburst. Destroy all non-land creatures for 5, 3 colorless, 2 white, and then we also have Awaken for 8. Awaken 4 for 8. Holy shit. Alright, I mean, it's good removal, great. Not the kind of cards we were looking for. Then Forest, and a nice little plant token card. Nice Forest. Gotta admit, those lands look pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Alright guys, final pack. Let's see what we get. Hopefully something decent. Rot Shambler is our first uncommon. Forerunner of Slaughter is our second uncommon. Core Blade Whirl. It's a core soldier ally. Whenever core Blade Whirl or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control gain first strike until end of turn. It's not bad at all. Seems decent. Could be cool with that vampire card. And our rare is Fathom Feeder. Hard to tell how this card will be. Let's be honest. It's a 2-mana 1/1 Eldrazi creature. Kind of an opposite of what you would expect an Eldrazi creature to be. But it has 3 interesting abilities, or maybe 4 if you want to count Devoid as one. It has Death Touch, Ingest, and for 5 mana, 3, 1 blue and 1 black, you can draw a card. Each opponent then exiles the top card of his or her library. It's kind of like 5 mana Ingest, draw a card. So you can potentially ingest twice in a turn. Seems alright. If you're playing an Eldrazi deck, it probably would include something like this. Next card is a Mountain, gorgeous art, and that's about it. So, looks like we did not get lucky in today's opening, guys. I'll recap our rares here. So we got Fathom Feeder, Planar Outburst, Aligned Hedron Network, Ally Encampment, Bring to Light Foil, cool, Duststalker, Aligned Hedron Network, and our promo card from Beyond. While it is nice to have, 8 rares from 6 packs of pre-release boosters, certainly one would have expected a little bit more value to come out of these packs, or hoped for it, unless the Aligned Hedron Network becomes a really big thing, or Bring to Light becomes a really big thing, or From Beyond becomes a really big thing. I don't think we made anything too crazy on these boxes, or on these packs. So folks, thanks again. This has been another Battle for Zendikar box, or pack opening. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Cheers.